Welcome back inside the Now Morning Show. This morning we're celebrating City Month all June long, and to do so, I want to welcome His Worship, the Mayor, Alderman Chinua Alleyne. Good morning to you, Mr. Mayor.
Good morning, Raucus, and good morning to Trinidad and Tobago.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Now, Port of Spain is celebrating its 110th anniversary with the theme City Love, Shaping Our Future Today. Tell me, how does this celebration feel for you as the mayor, recently minted mayor of Port of Spain? How does that feel for you to be able to step into the shoes and celebrate this anniversary?
I mean, it's a little surreal, of course, because I grew up in Port of Spain. I still live in Port of Spain. And growing up, I would have gone to different City Month activities when I was in secondary school or what have you. So having the opportunity now to sit and be part of the team that puts it together, and not just be part of the team, but to be the mayor of Port of Spain as well. It's a little unreal.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, just a little bit.
How has this been so far, though? How has the experience as mayor been so far?
Oh, the experience has been really excellent. It's been very positive. A lot of work that we're doing, some of it very quietly, and having the opportunity on a daily basis to be able to do something that has an impact on people's lives every day, I think is really a blessing.
Why is it important to celebrate City Month?
It's important because the story of Port of Spain is the story of Trinidad and Tobago. You can't tell the story of our development as a country unless you tell the story of Port of Spain. This year, we celebrate the 110th anniversary of the city. The first mayor of Port of Spain would have taken office in August of 1853, when we were a borough at the time. But a dispute arose between the town council and the colonial government, so that in 1899, the colonial authorities, they dissolved the city, the borough, the council. And for the next 15 years, we were governed in Port of Spain by a series of unelected bodies that were appointed by the governor. In 1914, the council was re-established, but instead of being re-established as a borough, we were re-established as a city. And so the story of Port of Spain is a story of the struggle for self-determination. And what we are celebrating this year is the anniversary of those efforts. The first mayor of the city was Dr. Enrique Prada. He is the one who brought the resolution to the Legislative Council in order to re-establish the city. He did that in June of 1913, and 1 year later, the council was reborn, and we were born as a city. So this is a really important milestone for us, celebrating the 110th anniversary, celebrating the work of all of those people that went before, that made an impact in bringing us to this place, and reaffirming our commitment to continuing to develop the city.
How do we plan to celebrate?
We've been celebrating whole month.
Right. I know they had the 6K that took place already.
So we started on the 1st of June with First Jam. We collaborated with Desperado Steel Orchestra. So good morning to all of the Dessers fans. That was a really excellent activity. And the following day, we had our 6K. That took us all throughout the city, including through East Port of Spain. It was a very successful 6K of several hundred runners came out. So that was really massive for us. We're also doing some of our internal celebrations as well. So we had our interdepartment cricket tournament that was ongoing, that ended last Friday. And the Transport and Cleansing department was victorious. So good morning to Transport and Cleansing. Congratulations on the victory. I feel as though when I saw them celebrate, it looked as though they had won the T20 World Cup. So it was really excellent.
Nice.
On Saturday, that just passed, the 15th, we are collaborating with the Emancipation Support Committee.
Yoruba Drum Festival.
So the Yoruba Drum Festival was on Saturday. That was really a really powerful experience. I would encourage anybody who has not visited that particular activity for the Emancipation celebration to make sure to put it on their calendar for next year. Yesterday, not just wanting to, so our approach is Port of Spain is really keen on culture. So we work with a lot of different cultural organizations, and we are also keen on getting the young ones involved. So we had our city quiz yesterday for our primary schools. It was really fierce competition. We had 7 schools compete, and Bethlehem Boys was victorious. So special good morning to Bethlehem, and congratulations on that victory as well.
Definitely.
Tonight, we launch our football tournament.
Okay.
So our interdepartment football, so that will kick off this afternoon at Nelson Mandela Park. On Friday, we have our interfaith service because we can't celebrate Port of Spain without giving thanks to God. So on Friday, we have our interfaith service. That's Friday morning, 9 a.m. At the All Saints Anglican Church. And that is going to be followed by our parade and reception.
No, I like that you mentioned the parade because the parade is oftentimes a big deal. What we have in store this year?
Boy, plenty. It's plenty. It's going to be a massive parade. We're going to have over 1,200 marchers participating in the parade. We've gotten a lot of support from the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force, from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Fire Service, the Prison Service, the Scouts, Pathfinders, Girl Guides, a lot of support. MILAT, all of the different agencies have come together and they said, yes, they want to be part of celebrating Port of Spain. So that parade is going to immediately follow the church service. So it's a start at about 10:30 in the morning, and it's going to take us all the way down Frederick Street, and we're going to end the parade at the home of democracy in Port of Spain, which is Woodford Square.
The home of democracy. I love it. But I also understand that that same night, so after we have the interfaith service in the morning, we have the parade later on after, and then we have an event happening in the night at Adam Smith Square as well.
So again, collaboration.
Right.
So on Friday night, we are working alongside the Embassy of the French Republic. I want to say special good morning to His Excellency Didier Chabert. He is the French ambassador.
Yep.
And so they have an activity that they do, started in France, of course, and they do it all over the world. It's called Fête de la Musique. Every year on June 21st, all over the world in multiple cities, they put on events where they showcase up-and-coming artists just playing music. And so we're working with them this year on that event. It's a formal part of our calendar for City Month. That'll be taking place at Adam Smith Square on Friday night. It should start at about 6 p.m. And it's going to be it's free to the public. So we're inviting
That's one
everybody.
of the best things about Fête de la Musique is that, no, for real, like they have all these events and sometimes it's be these nice tiny events, but they're always free. And music should be, I mean, not free, but, you know, to consume.
Correct. And we're really happy for that collaboration that we have with the French Embassy for this year. We're looking forward to, after we do all of the formal activities that we do during the day, with all of my members of council and we're looking forward to that event on Friday evening.
It seems like you're doing a lot of collaboration. How important is that in your role as mayor?
It's critically important. We can't achieve anything great as the city of Port of Spain unless we work together with people and organizations. That is something that we've been doing with all of the different initiatives that we've been working on. And in particular for this City Month, that's the approach that we took. How do we work together with other organizations, not just to enhance what we are doing, but also to enhance their product offering and what they are doing and make sure that we're both successful.
Have there been any challenges in that regard so far?
No, we haven't had any significant challenges in terms of collaborating. People are very open to the idea. Even if it would have been an event that they did by themselves for the last 10 years or 20 years, they're very happy to collaborate, and I think there's a spirit or a movement of togetherness and working together that's kind of moving through the space.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear because I think there's a huge concern in the nation that we're not working together, that we're not willing to work together, live together, to be peaceful together. So I'm happy that we're having this level of collaboration, and we can see it hopefully coming forth in City Month, and people can understand what it really means to collaborate and to work together. I understand you have two other events happening, one on the 26th and one on the 28th. The civic reception is on the 26th.
So the 26th is our civic reception. That's next week, Wednesday. That event is where we honor people either from the city of Port of Spain or who have made significant contributions to or within the city of Port of Spain. So that is our formal prize-giving type of activity that the people from the community always look forward to, because we invite members from the community to attend as well. And then the last event that we have on the calendar is our Divisions Can Cook. So it's another interdepartment activity where we have a cooking competition, and it was important for us in putting this calendar together to make sure that we include all of our staff, give them opportunity to participate in the celebration. And we build that camaraderie within the organization, and we continue to build it, because my tenure as mayor will only be as successful as we are able to work along with the staff and able to get things done. So it's important for us to make that happen in City Month.
I'm really happy to hear that you're definitely considering working with the staff to make sure that everything runs smoothly. But what about the rest of the community in Port of Spain?
So that's part of the collaborative effort that we've done. So we've collaborated, for example, with the Steel Band fraternity, as we worked with Desperados Pan Theatre. We were not able to do, a City Month. It's not City Year. So we do as much as we can, but of course our door is always open. During and what you're seeing happen for City Month is similar to what happened for Carnival and what happens to other activities.
Yeah.
For the Carnival season, we are responsible for Downtown Carnival in particular, and the city collaborated with Pantry and Bagel on some of their activities. We collaborated with Tuco. We hosted a Calypso tent at City Hall Auditorium. We collaborated with the NCBA, with NCC, the TTCBA, and with NCC. So that collaboration is part of the ethos of the council. We are here to work together with the community, work together with stakeholders in getting the things done for the city that people want to see happen.
What are some of those things that you've been hearing that people want to see happen in the city?
The environmental programs,
Right.
so some more greening initiatives. One of the things that we're working specifically on is on local economic development, so that for the last cruise ship season, we collaborated with the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, with Tourism Trinidad, and we were able to host at the Bradlar Promenade a market to welcome our cruise ship guests and to put the city's best foot forward. Of course, in the background, there were other collaborations that happened to make that successful with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, other national security agencies.
Of course.
And it's an opportunity for us to create an enabling environment, provide our local entrepreneurs with a space where they can showcase their wares, where they can generate some income, and the plan is to give them an opportunity to access foreign markets. So it's not just about being able to sell domestically, but we're looking for trade opportunities.
Of course.
Right? And that's an important part for us.
Now, in all these City Month activities, is there anything you're looking forward to personally the most?
I'm looking forward to the parade.
The parade?
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Why?
Boy, growing up, my parents used to take me to the Independence Day parade.
Yeah.
And it's something that I still look forward to for Independence Day. I went to last Friday. There was the celebration of Borough Day for the Diego Martin Borough Corporation. And I attended the activity. Special good morning to Her Worship Aquila Glasgow. And
Aquila Glasgow Warner.
I'm sorry, Aquila Glasgow Warner.
Try your best.
And I like the parade.
Yeah.
That for me is a highlight of the celebration, and it is really exciting. So I'm looking forward to that on Friday.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to the parade. It's happening this coming Friday, June 21st, right after the Interfaith Church service, which kicks off at 9 a.m. We head straight to the City Parade, and then we head to Fête de la Musique and Adam Smith Square.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, thank you so very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much for having me.
Not a problem. You're welcome back here anytime.
Of course.
All right. Well, do enjoy the rest of your day, and happy City Month to you.
Same to you. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Alderman Chinua Alleyne, joining us this morning to chat a bit about City Month. All June long, we're celebrating, and you can be a part of the celebrations as well. Stay tuned. We have a lot more coming up on the Now Morning Show.
In response to the labor unrest of the 1930s, the government introduced reforms like the Trade Disputes Ordinance of 1938 and the Workmen's Compensation Ordinance of 1943, improving labor relations and worker protections.